And with that, I'm going to bring up the great whip, Katherine Clark.
Thank you, Lois. Oh my goodness, I am so honored to stand here with these champions for reproductive freedom, including the relentless leaders of the Pro-Choice Caucus and the Democratic Women's Caucus. Today, my colleagues and I are joined by Americans who know firsthand the cruelty of MAGA extremism. These women who are joining us today for the State of the Union are patriots, and they have traveled to our nation's capital to share their stories, make their voices heard, and to say loud and clear that there is something deeply wrong in a GOP that would promote two classes of citizenship and healthcare in this country. The last 20 months have brought fear and danger and indignity that American women have not known for half a century. Doctors are being threatened with prison. Patients are being forced to the brink of death before they get the care they need. Hopeful moms are now being denied the chance to start a family through IVF. This is the MAGA Republicans' vision come to life. This is a nightmare, and they still aren't finished. Republicans have been perfectly clear that their objective is a nationwide abortion ban. Every state, every zip code, every hospital, and every doctor's office. This is a campaign for control, complete control over if and when and how we have children. Let's just look at their record. 184 House Republicans have sponsored bills that would take the Alabama ruling on fertility treatment nationwide. 195 of House Republicans voted against legal contraception. Let that sink in. They voted unanimously against restoring Roe v. Wade. And now they're blocking our bill codifying the right to use IVF. For women like my friend, Amanda Zarowski, who I am so proud to stand with today, this isn't just a cruel political game. It's a matter of life and death for her. The ability to have a family hangs in the balance. The freedom to live with health, safety, and self-determination are at stake. Amanda has been at the forefront of this fight for over a year, refusing to let politicians hide from the consequences of their extremism. It is an honor to have her as my guest today. So please join me in welcoming this unparalleled advocate, a USA Today Woman of the Year, Amanda Zarowski. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Whip Clark, for that kind introduction and for having me here today. In August 2022, the near total abortion ban in Texas nearly took my life and permanently compromised my ability to have children in the future. Let there be no mistake. This is a direct result of the overturning of Roe. With states being granted the freedom to pass whatever draconian laws they want, the assault on women has amplified exponentially in recent years. And my husband and I have been impacted time and again. The law in Texas nearly cost me my life, and now the ruling in Alabama terrified my husband and I so much that we moved our frozen embryos to a state that's safer than Texas, where similar legislation is very likely to pass. We are grateful and fortunate to have the opportunity to move our embryos to protect them from a similar ruling in Texas. But if we don't stop the assault on women this November, they won't be safe in any state, and neither will we. I'm so grateful to Whip Clark for inviting me here today and for all of her tireless work in protecting our bodily autonomy and reproductive rights. We should be able to make decisions for our own bodies and if and when and how we want to create families without politicians getting in the way and trying to control us. Today in the United States, the reproductive landscape is terrifying, but we are on a precipice. Let me be clear, it can still get worse. We must stop this assault on women before even more of our rights are stripped away from us. Thank you for being here today, and thank you again, Whip Clark, for leading the charge. I'm so grateful for your voice and for your fight.